In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate leads for a restaurant website. So here we have a website that I built in my last video. And if you want to see how I built this website, you can go ahead. I'll leave a link in the video description below so you can watch how I've created it. So why would you want to create leads or generate leads for your restaurant website? Well, you can utilize special offers, like let's say, for example, you're coming towards Christmas and you're running a promotion. You can also send an email out to all your leads that you have a special, and this is how you can just start bringing people back to your restaurant. So I'm going to show you a quick way of doing this, and the tools I'll be using are Cartflows and WooCommerce. So let me show you how to do that. So what we're going to do here is we've already created this page, and this is going to be our landing page. And we're also going to need a very good hook here. So I said here, become a member, get 30% off on your next order. So this is what they're going to get when they come for their first order. And this is the hook to get onto our mailing list. So let me show you now how to create all these stages. Okay, so I'm going to open this in a new tab, and then I'm going to go and create a product in WooCommerce. So I'm going to come over here. So I've already installed WooCommerce, and by the way, it's absolutely free. And before we actually begin, if you buy Divi using my affiliate link, I will give you access to my Divi Blueprint course. It teaches you everything that you need to know in order for you to create professional looking websites. And also for Cartflows, this is a new product, fantastic. I also have a course that comes with it. So if you buy Cartflows using my affiliate link, I'll give you access to that training as well. All right, so let's create a product here in WooCommerce. So I'm just going to come over here, click on add new. So since this is a free membership, I'm just going to assign a product name, and this is going to be free membership. So next, you want to come over here to the price and just set this to $0 or £0 if it's or whatever value or whatever currency that you have in your country. So now that I've set this, that's all I need to do. I'm going to hit publish. Right, so now let's create our funnel. So I'm going to come over here to Cartflows, click on flows, and this is where I can add a brand new funnel. We're going to call this free membership. So I can use any of these templates, and I'm going to show you quickly how you can actually come in here and set up your templates using the page that we designed. So I'm going to click here on import, and this is going to import my 3 steps that I need. So that's the landing page, the checkout page, and the thank you page. Okay, so let's call this free membership. Right, so now on this landing page, in fact, let's click update first. So on this landing page here, we have the default landing page that comes with Cartflows. So we need to actually replace this and add our own design. So we've already created this design over here on this step, and let's export this landing page that we created in our previous example. So to do that, we're going to come over here to portability, and then I'm just going to call this restaurant. Let's call this restaurant landing. Right. So I'm going to export this. Okay. So as you can see now, it's exported and it's right here in my downloads folder. That's great. Now I'm going to come back over here to my landing page, and I'm going to enable the visual builder. Okay, so now that my visual builder is activated, I just need to navigate to where I downloaded this file. So I'm going to click on show in Finder, and here it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drag this onto my design, and then I have to activate replace existing content. So this is just going to go over and get rid of whatever is there and add my design. So I'm going to click here on import layout. So now this is now my new landing page. It has taken over what came in with Cartflows. Right, so there's a few things that we need to do here. So the first thing is to just get rid of this white space on the top here. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to my section settings, and then I'm going to click on design, spacing, and I just need to add a margin of -80 to the top. And now that area is gone. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save the page. So this is really great because now we've just replaced our default landing page that came with Cartflows with our own design. So there's a few things that we need to do here as well. There's a code that I need to copy that goes on my landing page. So I'm going to click here on edit step. So this is the link that we need. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come back over here, and I need to go into this button here to make my changes. So I'm going to click here on this gear icon to enter my button module. And here where we have this link, I'm going to paste this link that I've just copied. And here on the button URL link, I'm going to paste the link that I've just copied in my previous step. In fact, let me just come back here so I can show you. So this is the step that I need to copy, and we need to paste it over here. Okay, so this will ensure that when someone clicks here, it's going to take us to the page where they need to enter their details, and so that we can save the emails. All right, so now that we've had this, the next stage is to perhaps maybe even change this text to become a member. Okay, so now the button makes sense. I'm going to save. I'm going to save the page as well, and then I'm going to exit the Visual Builder. Right, so this is our landing page. So when someone comes on this page, when they click on this button, this should take us to the next step. And this step is to enter our details. So as you can see here, there's no product selected, blah, blah, blah. This is the next step that we need to work on now. I need to go back to Edit Flow. In fact, I'm just going to click here on Update. Over here on Back to Edit Flow, I need to add my product. So I'm going to click here on Edit. So the product that we're adding here is the product that we created in WooCommerce. So let me go and find it. So we called it Free Membership. So here it is. I'm going to select it. And now we're going to do a bit of customizations here. Now, before I continue, I just want to click on Update, making sure that everything is all saved. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here to my checkout design. Now I could also change the colors here, maybe go with the colors from our branding. So I'm going to change that color here. With 2 columns here, the font family is fine. But the most important thing here is the checkout fields, because in fact, let me show you what it looks like so you can see why it's important that we need to change this. So I'm just going to click on this link so that we can open this in a new tab. Right, so now that we've added the product, you notice that everything is now populated. This is our free membership. It's free. And I also need to remove this coupon code because we don't really need this. Okay, so these are the checkout fields that I'm talking about. As you can see, we have the company name, country, and all of that. We don't really need this because all we need here is the name and email address. So this is what we need to address here. So first of all, this coupon code, we don't need that. So it's quick and easy to disable it. I'm just going to click here on enable coupon field. We don't need this additional field as well. And then the most important thing here is to enable the custom editor. So all I have to do now is to disable all the fields that I don't need just by clicking on this eye icon and disabling what I don't need. So all I need here is just going to be the name and the email address. And on this drop down here, I'm also going to make sure that this is set to 100%. And you can also change the field label. But for now, we don't need to do that. So I'm just going to click on Update. Okay, so now over here, if I refresh this page, notice what happens. All we have is these 2 fields, the first name, email address, and then here we also have the product, which is the free membership. So all they have to do is to click place order. In fact, I may need to change this text here to something else because this place order, I think this will be confusing for the visitor when they come to this website. Now on the top here, as you can see, we don't really have something that resembles the design of our website. So why don't we go in and make some changes to that? So I'm going to come over here and click Enable Builder. And all I'm going to work on is just that top part. So first of all, I'm going to delete all these columns and just start from fresh. And over here as well, all these, in fact, I don't need all this stuff here. I'm going to get rid of it. Now I'm going to start adding my design. So first of all, I'm going to come to my section settings, click on background, and I'm going to start by adding a background image. So I'm going to come over here, click this plus button. Now I already have images here in my media library. So I'm going to choose my image, click upload an image. So as you can see, that's my image there in the background. Now I'm going to add black so that if we want to make it a bit darker here, we can just click here on the image and change our blending mode to multiply. Okay, so now I can go back to my color here and drag the slider down just to reveal a bit of the background. Okay, so now that's looking cool. I'm going to save this. And now I need to add some more modules. So I'm just going to delete this module here and start adding my own. So this is going to be a text module. So I'm going to search for it, select it, and then I'm just going to say become a member. But of course, you can be more creative with the text here. So next, I'm just going to align this text to the center and change it to white, make it bigger. Now, as you can see, we need to make the space much bigger. So we need to add a bit more padding. So I'm going to save this. In fact, I can even add a minimum height here. So I'm going to click here on my module settings, design, sizing. So for my height, I can just play around with my sizes here and set it to, let's say, 368. We're going to save that. And then on the top here, we're also going to apply a bit of padding so that become a member is right there in the middle. Okay, so now that I have this all set, I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to exit the Visual Builder and let's take a look at our design. So there we go, become a member. It has a hint of this background here. And all the visitor does when they get to this page is to enter their details, the first name, email address, and then they can just say place order. But as I mentioned, I'm going to change all this in the upcoming video. So now we've created these steps. This is really good. The final stage now is the checkout page. So once you hit place order here, this will take you now to the checkout page, which again, we can design and add our information or any messages that we need to do. So as you can see, this is the thank you page. And here it's just telling us what has been ordered. So this is the free membership. And you can also add a call to action. In this case, the call to action is to go to or follow on social media. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to connect this to your email autoresponder so that when you want to send your messages or for promotions, all these emails that you're capturing are automatically added onto your email autoresponder. So that's all I have for you in today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification. See you in the next video.